Hello, and welcome. My name is Miss Multiconsole, and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. We just found out the horrible truth about Velvet's hometown, that it wasn't in fact real. We all knew that something was up with this town, and it just confirmed it today, that it was just all fake. And poor Velvet, like, I really feel sorry for her. She was just put into this just massive world of just false hope, and it just makes me feel really sad for her, because it must be horrible, like seeing all her family and friends and then finding out that it's just not real and she had to murder them all over again. That's gotta be something that would just make Velvet just slowly deteriorate. I just can't see her getting any better at this point. I can just see her just like slowly just giving into despair at this point, which is really sad. But hopefully something good will happen to Velvet, because I really want her to have some sort of happiness in her life. I did have very mixed feelings about seeing this all unfold, because a part of me was just like, oh, just leave Velvet in this dream, just let her have some happiness, let's just leave her behind and continue our journey without her. But at the same time, it wouldn't be the same without Velvet. Like, the story wouldn't be the same, the game wouldn't be the same. Like, obviously the main character is Velvet, and very much so, like, all her anger and her despair and everything all comes out, and the voice acting is really good for Velvet, really good, really angry. You can really hear the anger in her voice. But yeah, anyway, we're going to return to Velvet's home, because we are going to get Innominat's book, because the real book is in our house. Go figures. What a coincidence. I'm just going to check our expedition. Okay, I did set up an expedition, but I was just checking to see what it was on. I just got a title, so that was a bit random. I really do love this swimming outfit. I'm really glad that they gave us a new outfit at this point, because it has been a very long time since I had a new outfit for Velvet. So that is very cool. I just wish that they would give us outfits for more characters. Like, I think Velvet's the only one that really gets like completely different outfits. Because for the other characters, we only have like outfits that just get rid of like their jackets and that kind of thing. We just like have little tiny changes to their fashion outfits, and it would be really cool if we could just get like whole different outfits like Velvet gets. But maybe only Velvet gets it because she is the main character. I am not sure. Who knows? Oh, actually, Laphicet gets one.
There's nobody here.
This is reality.
Yep, there's no one here. It's sad. I really love the music here too. The music is so just like soothing but almost sad at the same time, which pretty much sums up this little area, I guess you could say. Alright, here we go. Let's go see if we can get our book. Let's go. We need to get to Innominat's book. See what secrets lie inside the book. Hopefully we'll find a new lead to our next place. Okay, so it's right here.
It's empty.
No surprise there. Artorias is too thorough to overlook something like that.
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as I found it.
Don't beat yourself up over it. We wouldn't have been able to read it without Grimoire anyhow. It was just a dream. All of it.
Oh, that really sucks. So the book isn't here either. Ah, that would be so good if it was there, but alas, it's no.
Check out all these complicated looking books.
A hand-drawn map!
Nice. It's incomplete, but seems quite detailed.
It's beautiful.
My brother drew it every day. Even when his fever got too strong for him to read a book, he'd stare at that map for hours.
Laphicet, he wanted to travel the world?
Yes, it was his dream. I never understood what made him want to do something so dangerous. But I'm living his dream now. It's ironic, isn't it?
Well, I guess you could say that the Malik version of Laphicet is living through his dream as well. What is this black stuff on the wall? I think it might just be like decay on the wood or something, I think. Probably. Alright, let's go see this next bit of dialogue, which is upstairs. Alright, let's go see what this is. What is our actual objective? What does it say? Return to the Van Eltia. So we're actually done here, but this stuff here is just optional, but let's check it out. Let's see if we can find some more stuff. Oh, I think it might be below us, so I guess we should head below and see what this is all about. In here, check.
This was your room, wasn't it? You can knit?
I was trying to learn. Nico said she'd teach me how as a thank you for giving her my quiche recipe. We wanted to finish a set of scarves for the winter.
Velvet.
Forget about it. I don't need to knit anymore.
Aw, that's sad. She just wanted to make scarves. I would have loved to have seen what kind of scarf she would have made. Aw, maybe next time, Velvet, maybe one day you can make your scarf. Maybe you can make one like at the end of the game when everything is happy and cheerful. Then you can like make scarves with Laphicet or something. I don't know. Or with Eleanor. Eleanor would probably be more like Nico, probably.
Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's no point.
Why? There's always a
A
point.
keen insight. Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial.
That's not how you should think
That's
of it,
not
though.
even a sacrifice, just a cruelty devoid of all purpose.
Why are you here, old man?
Melchior!
As obtuse as ever.
I take it you're the one behind the dream fog?
I must say, you did well to break for such resolve.
What? Why did it
If
cut
you
off
weren't a
this end
Therian,
of
I'd
his
be
voice?
tempted to take you under my wing.
Did you come here to flatter me?
Indeed. Although I was already in the neighborhood to retrieve this book.
He's got the Innominat
I'll be
book.
taking that.
Just what we need.
This book was compiled by my dear friend, who was also Artorias' mentor and predecessor as head of the Exorcists. It contains the hopes and dreams left by a noble soul who gave his life for the world that grieved him. It is not for a tainted demon to touch.
Like we need your permission!
Then why are you showing it to us? Like, that makes no sense. What's that? Oh. He sent out a demon.
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't!
Be patient. You'll know everything before long.
Was that demon a human?
What we seek is the realization of a perfect order, as tranquil and beautiful as a wildflower in bloom.
Interesting. I wonder who that demon is. I reckon that's a human,
Perfect order?
but I don't know. It almost looked like Eisen knew who it was.
Let's go. There's nothing left for us here.
Yes, I think you're right, Velvet. Time to move on. I think Laphicet really wanted to leave some flowers at the grave. I wonder what that was about. I always feel like the characters know more than I do. It's always like Eisen, like, just then was like, no, you didn't. And it's like, you didn't what? And there's so many instances of stuff like that with like Magalu. With the way she spoke, it almost seems like she knew all of this stuff with a ball was going to happen. And it just seems like, I don't know how or why, but it seems like all the characters know what's going to happen or know something about what's going on. Maybe it's like their backstories or something. I have no idea. But the game loves to keep us in the dark. It really does adore leaving us in the dark and having all the characters know everything. It's unfair. I want to know stuff too. Why do only the characters get to know stuff? I want to know stuff too. Okay, so now we need to go to the Van Eltia at Talisian docks. I cannot use my North bottle here, but hopefully once I leave this area, I will be able to use it, unless we have some kind of story related thing coming up, and maybe that's why I'm stuck on the light. Oh, that, yes, okay, we do. We have a cutscene. That is why it's not letting me. That makes sense. Is that the book?
Look! It's the Book of Innominat!
Why is it just there?
What's it doing there?
That's random. What's going on?
Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made.
Laphicet made it.
Laffy made a copy of the book.
Oh, wow.
He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it just to buy me that comb.
Wow, he did a lot of work for that code.
There was something here for us after all.
Yeah, progress. We actually made progress. Awesome.
Laffy.
I wonder if Laffy knows that he's going to save the world by his book.
If that's the complete manuscript, we might be able to unravel Innominat's secrets.
We'll have to
Yes.
show it to Grimoire.
More books to decipher.
pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
Don't call her that. She's just misguided. She's just been through a rough time. Like, she's just had a rough life.
Time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
Again, of course. All right. Looks like we're going to have lots of dialogue and cutscenes and stuff then if we're going back to Titania, of course. Why can't I, like, just travel straight to Talisian? Why not? Why can't I just travel from here? That is so annoying. I don't know. Maybe there's, like, something along the way or something. That's kind of annoying how it doesn't let you do that. Wait, I can go back to Pernia Cliffside, so I think this might be a shortcut at least to there, but then I can't go to Talisian, so there must be something. Let me just check the map. I'm not sure if this was a shortcut or not. I'm kind of hoping that it was, but I don't exactly know. Yes, it is a shortcut, I think. I don't have to walk all the way through Morgana Woods, so I completely skipped Morgana Woods for the backtracking, so that's really cool. My expedition has returned as well, so that's even better. Awesome. I got a new area. Cool. Let's go explore this new area then, and then we will get new goodies and stuff for exploring that. That's cool.
That horned monster.
He was with Melchoir. There was something different about him.
There was
He
definitely.
wasn't a Moloch, though, right?
I think he was a human, but I don't know who.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a demon. But why would the Abbey be working with a demon?
Are you really asking
he
this
could be
question?
a Therian, maybe. I mean, there was Medissa and Kamoana.
No, I don't think so. The Abbey keeps their Therians behind barriers and bound to Earth Pulse points. A Therian can't send malevolence to Innominat while walking freely.
That's correct. And besides, Orthrus was already here.
In any case, now we know Melchior has a mean-looking bodyguard in addition to his illusions. It'll take quite a lot to stop him.
Aye. That's a fact.
I guess Melchior came to Velvet's town to get that book, right? I wonder why he put Velvet into the dream. I'm assuming that it was Melchior that kind of made the dream and everything in the first place and put Velvet into the dream, unless it was the Therian, but I was thinking that it was probably Melchior. I'm not 100% sure on that though, just a guess, of course. Not sure why they need Innominat's book, but maybe it was just to stop us from getting it, because of course they wouldn't want us to know about Innominat's secrets and everything, because it would mean that we may have a chance to stop them from what they are doing, perhaps. Probably has some secrets in there to hopefully stop the end of the world. That would be nice.
Eleanor, there's something I have to ask.
What is it?
Did you leak our plans to the Abbey?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to a ball?
That's true.
I promised you that I would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm not up to any tricks. It's far too late for that now.
Exactly what a guilty party would say.
I don't think
If
she did.
anyone's suspicious here, I'd say it's you, Magilu.
Yep.
No tricks? I don't even know what a trick is.
Magalu is suspicious.
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information, then Titania would surely be under attack by now.
Right. I'm sure the Abbey would love to have those Therians back.
But the enemy was in that village waiting in ambush.
That is suspicious.
The Abbey isn't foolish. They figured out by now that we're rounding up the Therians. They'll have left traps for us with each remaining one. It's the obvious move.
All right. If that's how you see it, I'll stand down.
So you trust me then?
No. I'm saying that anything the Abbey tries, I'll be ready for it.
Oh, such a brave, determined soul.
If only. Oh my. That was very rude. I was happily just enjoying the cutscene and then I got ambushed by blade beaks. How dare they? I wish they would just trust Eleanor already. Like, I get why they don't, of course. I mean, she is, of course, a former exorcist, so I guess it would be a little silly to just outright trust her. But she's been with the group for so long now, and like she already owned up to, you know, what she was going to do, her plan with Laphicet to kidnap him. So, like, she's already kind of, you know, been honest with the group, so...
It
it appears
I
that
really
we're
don't
finished
think
here.
she's going to do anything at this point. I think she's too kind. She seems to be a very gentle, kind person, so I don't think she's going to do anything like that. But of course, it's still good that the party is suspicious, although they 100% should be suspicious of Magalu more than anyone, because Magalu's backstory is probably the most mysterious. Actually, thinking about it, I don't think many of the party members know about each other's backstories. That may be a thing that they need to work on. They maybe need to sit down at a campfire and discuss like all of their backstories and stuff. That would be good. Alright, we've got a skit, so let's listen to this one.
Eleanor, does the Abbey possess an art that can control demons?
Not that I've ever heard of. Besides, if they could control demons, there'd be no need to resurrect Innominat, would there?
Can't argue with that.
But Melchior was obviously in control of that demon. How did he manage that?
You can't tether them like a Moloch, and Melchior wasn't using oaths or mana to compel him. No, this was something more like mind control.
Mind control?
Let's say you know your target's innermost desires. You simply conjure the right illusion. Show them what would push their buttons in just the right way.
Ah, if you can create an illusion of something someone really wants, you can control them.
Exactly. You can force a powerful burden upon your target's psyche. Until their spirit breaks, that is.
What happens when they break?
Depends on the target. They might become an empty shell, they might go wild with desire. Eeny teeny spiny crow.
You sure know a lot about this.
She does.
Now that you put it that way, why would I know so much about it? What if someone is controlling me, making me say these very words? How horrifying!
I believe I'll take your
I
words
doubt
with a
that.
grain of salt.
She is very suspicious. She knows a lot about everything. I wonder if she's like secretly like super old or something. Wow. I don't think exorcists live for that long though, right? Unless she's a Malik, but I don't think she's one of those either. What is Magalu really? Because otherwise, how has she got all this knowledge? Unless she's just like really clever or something. But you would think that, you know, she would have to be really old to know all of this stuff. But who knows? Maybe she's an Innominat in disguise. I don't know. I have no idea. Something is very suspicious with Magalu for sure. I've always been suspicious of Magalu. She is just so mysterious. Really interesting though. Even the party members are, you know, not sure about her.
Listen, Eleanor really isn't spying on us. I was with her almost every minute, and when I wasn't, Velvet was watching her. And she's a woman who keeps her promises.
I believe
she
you.
wouldn't lie
I believe
to...
you, Laphicet.
Laphicet.
We understand, Laphicet. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her with malevolence.
I see. You're right. The fact that I haven't turned into a dragon proves that.
Thank you.
I trust you,
Both of
Eleanor.
you.
I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
That's
But
true.
there
She might
are
have been
illusionists
manipulated.
like Melchior out there. That means we can't rule out someone recording your thoughts in secret.
I don't think we need to worry about that either. Not with you and Laphicet always near.
Now that that's settled, it's time for you all to testify to my innocence.
Yeah, no one's gonna do that.
Could be difficult.
What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you sold us out to Teresa back in Helives?
Oh, why bring up that old yam? You're a very vindictive man, do you know that?
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least. You wouldn't make much of a spy.
She really wouldn't.
Hey, that's not what I meant. You were mean.
I don't know about that. I don't really know what Magalu's true face is really like, so I can't say that she's not a spy. I will never say that it's not possible with Magalu. Anything is possible with Magalu. She is just so mysterious, but who knows what's really going on. We're nearly back to the village now, so I'm looking forward to going back to, you know, the prison island and putting our pups into our hideout. I'm very curious about how Kamaona is going to react when she sees little doggies. She's going to be overjoyed, right? I reckon it's going to make her happy. I really hope to see a nice little scene with Kamaona and like being happy, stroking the dogs, that kind of thing. Even if they're like demon dogs, I'm sure she will get along with them. I think it will be nice.
Its guardian was was angry at it.
Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart?
Yeah, sort of.
Interesting. Okay. All right, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Yeah, let's go. Here we go. How far have I got to go? Oh, there's lots of dialogue stuff in the city as well. There's always dialogue just everywhere. It's so cool. All right, let's listen to what these are going to say this time.
Woohoo! My sister's making us pickleboard meatballs for dinner tonight.
Hey, what did I tell you about bothering travelers? Sorry about that. He's totally obsessed with food.
That's all right. Pickleboard meatballs, huh? Sounds delicious. They're really super tasty, but Sis says that they used to taste even better. Why's that?
We used to get deliveries of fresh, delicious prickleboar meat from the nearby village of Abal. But in the Advent 3 years ago, demons attacked the village, and now it's gone. It's such a tragedy. If they only could have held out for just one more day, I'm sure Lord Artorius would have saved them.
Wrong.
Artorius. Right.
Exactly. I was actually very curious about this because I remember when we were here last time, they were saying about getting deliveries from Abul. Now that we are out of the dream, it seems that they have changed what they are saying. So maybe the dream started when we were in Taliesin, because I do remember them saying about a bull in this town here. So I am assuming that we must have already been in the dream, which is crazy. They must have changed, the dream must have like changed something in this town as well. So his power must be quite amazing to be able to change like basically 2 entire villages with the dream. That's just really crazy. All right, let's talk to this old man. Let's see what he's doing.
Excuse me. My partner and I here would like to put on a comedy show if it's possible.
Not often you run into someone with a real fire in their eyes. All right, show me what you got.
With pleasure.
Eleanor, I'm impressed. I didn't know you had this sort of initiative.
You just have to do what you have to do, right? Besides, if we pull this off, it could be our chance to get closer to Modulu.
Did you say Modulu? I haven't seen her recently, but she seems to be making a name for herself in Logris.
Yeah, her dances are really beautiful. Do you know her?
I do. Her and her teacher, Valta. Now, I'm not saying Modulu isn't great, but Valta was utterly sublime. I worry about him pushing Modulu so much, to be honest. He's never been one to accept compromise in his art.
Huh. I didn't know that.
We don't have time to stop and feel bad for our rivals. Did you memorize the script?
Of course I did. And I won't tolerate any slip-ups from you either.
Hearing that just makes me more motivated. Well, let's get going. We've got a show to put on.
Am I going to get to see another show? I wonder how this will go with Eleanor. She's a very serious girl. I don't know.
Hi there.
I can't
Thanks
imagine
for having
her
us again,
being
the Bienfu
funny.
Keepers. Magic Azam!
Whoa, back it up. Again? If we're supposed to be regulars here, then why does everyone look like they've never heard of Bienfu? And what's with this magic Azam stuff? Is that some kind of spell?
Gosh, it's really been getting cold here lately.
Are you just going to ignore my questions?
What does it matter? Aren't you too cold to worry about things like that? Does this feel summery to you?
I can be cold and ask you questions at the same time. Actually, it is rather cold.
See? I said it was cold. In fact, I've been so cold lately, I even set fire to my clothes.
Isn't that going too far?
No, that's how cold I was. In fact, that wasn't enough, so I set the house on fire too!
Your house? Why would you do that?
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. And who said it was my house? The one I set on fire was yours.
Wow. She just looks angry.
That's a crime, you know.
Huh? What's wrong? That's not in the script.
Arson is a serious crime.
See?
Well,
Eleanor's
yes,
too serious.
In the script, the punchline was supposed to be, but when I saw how much it would cost to replace them, I got the chills.
Yeah, but I got into the moment and thought I could ad-lib something better.
You're advocating something morally abhorrent. Change it back.
What's the big deal? You're getting worked up over a joke.
Crime is not a joke. Even speaking as a normal citizen, I can't condone speech that promotes such a horrifically antisocial act.
Oh, now you've got me all mad. I give up. For good. No, it's bad. I said I give up. For good. No, it's bad.
That went really badly.
My deepest apologies for putting on an act about something so terrible today, sir.
Well, the whole thing was meant to be about morals anyway, so how did we do?
Can I just ask you one question? Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
I should have known.
What? Oh, we got outfits. We have outfits for Magalu at last, although I do think it's just without the jackets. And we have a hat style. Yeah, this is the new one, I think. Hatless style. Oh, I think it's this one, hatless style. I think I already had the bottom one, so it's the middle one that's different. It's exactly the same hairstyle, just without the hat. I see, and the jacketless outfit. Oh my god, if you'd get rid of the books, it's actually quite revealing. Wow, she's literally just wearing like hot pants. That's crazy. Wow, and then we can get rid of the hat as well, and that's what she looks like with less clothes. She actually looks a little bit strange now. I like her with the stuff on. She looks way better with the stuff on. Okay, well, that wasn't that interesting for the fashion items, I'm afraid, but it is what it is, I suppose. Let's go and check out this dialogue thing as well. I knew it wouldn't work with Eleanor. Eleanor doing comedy is just a no-go. She's just too serious. I knew that was going to happen.
Wow, the weather's just swell. It's something I've said every day for 3 months now.
Huh? But wasn't there just a heavy fog?
Nope. Never seen a wisp of fog in this village. It's been sunny so long, I think I might dry up.
That means that fog was just another of Melchior's illusions.
Seems that way.
Oh, so that's when it started. Okay, that makes sense. I like how they've explained that. We haven't had a storm or even a scrap of fog here in Taliesin for years. The demons are trouble, but at least the weather's fine. The demons are trouble, so this town isn't safe. Like, I remember when we first arrived here, they said that they never get demons in this town, so I think that must have also been part of the dream. It's like really hard to like tell which parts that were like from this area, like which parts were real and which ones were like part of the dream. But I think most of the stuff like that was good was probably just all part of the dream. It's all just bad. This game is just depressing and everything is just bad. Everything goes wrong in this game.
Our town decided to make a new holiday marking the day that Lord Artorius became the Shepherd.
Oh,
3 years ago, when the Malachim appeared on the Advent, Taliesin was the first town that Lord Artorius saved. We hold great pride at being the city where humanity first struck back against the demons.
That explains why you'd celebrate his ascension, but wasn't a ball closer to his heart?
You may be right about that. Not being able to save a ball was a terrible agony for Lord Artorius.
Yeah, I'm sure
Even
it
though
was.
he killed the demons that destroyed the village, he couldn't bring back the lives that had been lost. If Lord Artorius had gone to a ball first, our city might have been destroyed instead. We won't forget the tragedy that befell a ball. That's the other purpose of this holiday. Remembrance.
That's right. Lives lost can never be brought back.
I really wish that everyone knew that it was really Artorius that like caused this whole thing. I really hope that one day like Artorius will get what he deserves and everyone will learn what this guy is really like. I really hope that day comes one day. Okay, just checking the buildings to see if there's any dialogue or anything in the buildings. I don't think there is, but I'm just going to check this little pub down here because sometimes there is stuff in the pub. Let's see. Nope. Just that crazy game. Remember that crazy game in that? Oh, actually, before we go, I just want to click on the hunts because I think we did a hunt. Yes, we did. We got 20,000 for completing 3 red hunts in addition to Noxious Creep, whatever that is. So that's cool. Got some stuff for doing our hunts, which is awesome. Okay, we're going to go to the prison island, but I'm going to stop the episode here for now. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you next time.
Didn't even get to bronze.